Welcome to new chapter of SystemVerilog course, and in this chapter we are discussing about dynamic array in SystemVerilog. So let's understand what this dynamic array is. So it is a simple definition. An array whose size can be changed during the runtime simulation is called dynamic array. This array has dynamic memory. What we understand from this statement. What does dynamic memory mean? So first we have to understand there are two types of memory. Okay, actually there are three types, but for now we will understand two types, and one type we will understand in our associative array. For now, first is our static memory. It is used by your fixed array or constant parameter. Second is our dynamic memory. This dynamic memory is used by dynamic array, classes means objects, and so on. So static memory is same throughout the simulation. Before it is declared in compile time. So there are like compile time, extraction, and runtime, or you can say simulation when simulation is there. Okay, so this memory is created in compile time and is throughout the simulation same. This memory it is created in runtime, and in runtime whole memory same. Before this there is no memory for dynamic memory, no memory for dynamic. Okay, so these are some phases, and you should understand that dynamic memory can be changed and resize, and everything we can do with the memory, classes, reuse with our runtime, with our code in runtime in Testbench. Dynamic memory can be changed. Okay, so this is the major difference between the fixed array and dynamic array, because the memories are changed now. Now, for giving memory to this dynamic array, we are using this new operator. And remember, new operator with square bracket is for dynamic array. Okay, this is for dynamic array, but new operator fill parenthesis is for objects, or OOPS concepts come here. Okay, object oriented programming. Okay, so this is for object classes. Okay, so we are not focusing this here. If what will happen if the new operator is not used? Okay, so new operator is not used means memory is not created, so the value of the array will have 0. Memory will be 0, array will be 0, everything will be 0. So this is note you have to remember, and this part is definition for our dynamic array. Okay, now there are some methods created in SystemVerilog. This dot size dot delete, we use this with dot size like this size, and this with some array name a, let's say. So dot size dot delete are some functions already written inside the SystemVerilog. We are just using these methods. So this will return the size of array. This is void means it will not return, it will directly delete whole array, and this new operator will create size. So without any delay, let's write some codes for dynamic array. Okay, so first is module dynamic. Okay, int a and this. So we have completed our declaration of dynamic array. Okay, now after declaration we need some block like initial block for giving the memory for a, and we are giving the memory 5 to this a. So this is giving or creating the memory for our dynamic array. Now we will give some numbers inside this array. Okay, So 1 2 3 4, because it is int, so 5. So this is our array. Okay, let's understand one thing, how we have given the memory location for this array. This is 2, this is 2, this is 1. So 1 2 3 4 5. Now I also understand the index 0 1 2 3 4. So index will be 4. Okay, now here index will be 4 and locations are 5, because we are giving location, we are giving memory. So this 5 is our memory, 5 locations are there, and you can store the numbers there. Okay, now next part is we will display this. So we are using $display. And how we print array with %t. Whole array we can print with this, if you remember correctly. Otherwise you can use for each loop and print one index, which I have written code, you can see in end of this video. Okay, now this is our array. Now we are resizing this array. So how can we resize this array? Because it can change this memory size in runtime. Okay, so a equal to, let's say, 4 of a. So we have resized this memory. Okay, let me comment this, resize of memory, and how our locations will look like. So we have 4 locations now. Okay, 4 locations. So 1 2 3 4. So the last location will be lost. Okay, the value will be lost and location will be lost. So the new size of array will be 4. What will happen if we increase the size of location? If you decrease, you already understand that we will lost some location. But what will happen if we increase the size of this? So let's say we are doing again 5. Okay, so this is copying of array as well as giving resizing array. Okay, you can also copy this array, similar process. Now we have increased the size of location. So this will be 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4, and last location is 0. Okay, 0 1 2 3 0 1 2 3 4. Okay, so in this way you have created this. Now if for example if you have declared previously array b, so it is like, I will write another pen, I will write, if you declare int b, okay, previously, this is, you can say, note, in previously you have declared this array and given memory, you haven't given up till now new operator. Okay, you will just write b is equal to a, and b will have this whole value. Okay, so in this way you can copy in dynamic array. Other array also you can copy, because size you have been created, because you have already given size, you want to get the same array. In this way you can copy the array. Now we will see how we can use the methods which we have seen, dot size, dot delete. Okay, so let's say if array a, you want to get the size of this array, so you will write $display, or without display also you can do it, but for seeing what is the values, we will write like this, a, some comment, and we will write a dot size. So this is function, it will return some values, and for example it will return our 4. Okay, what is size of array now? 5, it will return 5. Okay, it will return 5. I will write it properly. Now just say if we want to delete this array, so what we will do, we will write a dot delete. And if you print this like this $display, if you print this, you will get 0 as answer. Okay, because there is nothing inside this array. Now always end module. So this is all about our dynamic array.
Hit subscribe Like and comment now. Let's begin the journey of verification.
So dynamic array example and array one I have used here. So this is the same thing we have declared, giving a number to element for with the help of for each loop, and with that also we are printing the values. Okay, for each loop is printing display one display for one number. I have already run this, so this is the numbers. And now this size of array, how we get the size of array? With the help of dot size. Okay, yeah, array dot size we have used here. Now this is on giving or copying array or resizing array, the same thing. We have resized this array, and what with more increase this 3 is indexes, so it is 0. Now one thing, we didn't give an input, so it is 0. Okay, now what will happen if we directly give the memory size without any copying? So it will be overriding of array. Overriding means all the numbers are 0, means you just overrided the array with new size and everything inside this array is lost. Okay, so previous element will be lost for if you directly use this one. Now you can print this array and array dot delete. So whichever array you have created now, it is deleted. After displaying this, we will delete this array. Okay, so after displaying this array, we are deleting array. So what is the array? It is 0. Okay, there is no array now.
Please Lord, give me a sign, a sign.